but it's waning. In fact, it's waning in terms of our currency. And I'm not just talking about the value of our currency. I'm talking about our currency being used throughout the world.
You want it to remain. You want the dollar to remain the world's reserve currency.
Well, I think it's bigger than losing any war. I think if it doesn't, look, we are already reverting to third world status in many ways. We have something that's very powerful, and that's our dollar all over. But you take a look at what's happening to it now with other countries not using it. And you know, China wants to replace it with the yuan. And it was unthinkable with us. Unthinkable. Would never have happened. Now people are thinking about it.
You know, Steve, this is a very powerful and maybe unexpected point, although I have heard him on this before down through the years. I mean, he said, you lose your world reserve currency status, it's worse than losing a war. China would love to replace us. They're not gonna. But, you know, it's an inflation issue. But I think what he's saying is great countries need to be the center of the world economy. And if you're going to continue American greatness, then you have to have, quote unquote, a great dollar, or what I call King Dollar down through the years. He sees this in national security terms as well as domestic inflation terms. What do you think about that part of the interview?
It's a kind of new attitude of Trump's. I mean, when you and I first met, started talking to him back in when he first started running for president, he was kind of in favor of the weak dollar because he thought that would increase American exports. But now I think he gets it exactly right, that one of America's greatest assets is that we are the world reserve currency and that we do have King Dollar and a strong dollar, which makes all Americans better off. And, one of the themes of the whole interview, Larry, I thought that came through to me is he wants to make America economically and geopolitically a superpower again. And we're losing that status under a weakling president named Joe Biden.
Brian,